bit about myself. I'm married. I've been married for 20 years now. Fun fact, I'm extremely anemic. That means I bruise really easily. That's what my husband wants me to say. He's like, people are going to think I beat you. I said, no, they're not. Look at you. Come on. I said to him the other day, babe, if you murdered someone, I wouldn't tell on you, and I'd help you bury the body. And he goes, you would be useless burying a body. I said, what? And he goes, what's the first thing you would do? I said, I would buy lime. And he said, where would you get it? And I said, Jewel. And he said, that's the wrong lime. This is honestly what I thought. I thought you make a hole, and then you put the body, and then you squeeze lime juice over it like you're sauteing it. And the lime juice kind of pickles the body so it doesn't smell. It would smell refreshing, actually. And he goes, you would get caught. The Jewel would call the cops, and they say, some lady just hit 5 jewels in a row, bought all the limes in one paring knife. He said, because of you, we would lose the children. And I said, you're the one that murdered him. And he said, he deserves to be murdered. Now we fuck because role play's fun. I have a gay daughter. She's poly-bi, gender fluid. Her pronouns are she, they. And I was like, can mommy just call you gay? Is that okay? I think it's more important that I know the whole title so I can answer correctly if I get pressed on it. Like if I say to someone, I have a gay kid, and they go, aw, what kind? My other daughter is 6 years younger, and she came out as Christian. Now, my husband is atheist, and I'm agnostic, so we've not raised the kids in any kind of religion. And my husband's incredibly supportive of our gay daughter. He's like, anything you want, anything you need, we love you so much. But of our Christian daughter, he's like, everything you're feeling is a lie. There's nothing I'm trying to be more progressive. I'm trying to learn from my gay daughter. She said, Mom, sometimes I like girls. And sometimes I like boys. And sometimes I like girls that are boys. And sometimes I like boys that are girls. And sometimes I like people that aren't boys or girls. And I said, stop. I am trying to be supportive. But you sound like a whore. Now explain it to mommy again slowly. And at each point tell me how many people are involved. She's 19 now, and we were out shopping, and she took a picture of a closed down Bye Bye Baby. And she went, Roe v. Wade. And I said, what are you talking about? And she goes, isn't that an abortion clinic? And I said, Bye Bye Baby? The Bye Bye Baby is not a place where you can buy a baby, nor is it a place where you say bye-bye to a baby. It's a place where you buy things for a baby. And she goes, well, that's a confusing name. I said, is it? That means you buy the idea that there's a warehouse-sized abortion clinic next to the Portillo's. Or there's some black market store where you can buy and sell children next to the Portillo's. If you couldn't tell from that absolutely 100% real conversation that I had with my daughter, she has autism. And we didn't find out she had autism until she was about 17. And when she got her diagnosis, oh, it hit me right in the chest. I just thought, that makes so much sense. I just thought she was an asshole. And here's the thing, it does make so much sense, and we do communicate so much better now. But here's what came out of it. Now, every time I meet an asshole, I'm like, oh, he's autistic. And it makes it so much easier to deal with him. I'm telling you, the next time you meet an asshole, if you're like, oh, I just need to be patient with him, it's gonna save your day. I have a 12-year-old as well. My 12-year-old took out a Tinder account on her friend's phone because she thought it was funny. So let me see the profile. First of all, the profile picture was Keira Knightley. I said, do you know who this is? because she's pretty. So my 12-year-old is catfishing people on Tinder as Keira Knightley under the alias Sheila. And I said, why Sheila? And she said, it sounded more adult. This is what the profile said. This girly pop slay. No sits, no sad boys, vet. So I don't think that's how adults talk. I don't know. I've never been on a dating app. My husband and I started dating. He left me messages on my answering machine. You know how hard it is to get a dick pic off an answering machine? I did have this one idea the other day, like what would be a 90s equivalent of an unsolicited dick pic? Just be a guy with a bunch of Polaroids of his dick and he's like, look at this! Did anyone here in high school take like an aptitude test to kind of suggest what kind of job that they do? Yeah? What job did they suggest that you do?
Outdoor counselor.
Outdoor, very specific. No indoors for you, lady. What do you do now?
I'm a high school English teacher.
That's the same, right? They took you from, they were like, never mind outdoor, get indoors. Kids. Just by looking at me, not performer, what do you think they suggested that I do?
Youth guidance officer.
Youth guidance officer. Youth guidance officer. You throw the word officer in there, I go like, I'm arresting anyone I fucking want. Like youth guidance is more about like high school guidance counselor. And you're like, no, you said officer. No, they said florist. Right? I could have had a respectable job. I could have been a florist. Instead, I sell dick jokes for money. My daughter's teacher goes, what do your parents do for a living? She goes, my mom's a comedian. She goes, for a living? She goes, my dad's a software developer. Who here, I know we talked about earlier, we talked about bad drivers. Who here is like an aggressive driver, like someone who kind of weaves in and out of traffic? Yeah? What's your name?
Ella.
Ella? We all fucking hate you, Ella. Oh, fucking everyone who just laughs fucking hates you. Are you with Ella?
Yeah.
What do you think of Ella's aggressive driving?
I actually don't think it's that aggressive. I kind of enjoy it.
You have a cult member on your hands. See, here's the thing, Ella. Ella, you're a very confident driver, right? So I'm a very nervous driver. So you know how many people I'm going to kill because of you, Ella? I just want to know why. Why do you do it, Ella? Why?
My mom always rollerbladed in and out of cars in New York City, and she taught me how to drive.
All right, I'll just be patient. You guys ever take a shit so big your next thought is, I should weigh myself. All right, let me get out of this last one. My baby sister Tony was born 4 months premature. And she was born with half a heart and one lung. And she had to live in an incubator for the first year of her life. And they said she wouldn't live past the age of 5. But she's 37 now. Yeah, so every year on her birthday, I call her up and I say, you're supposed to be dead. Guys, I'm Angie McMahon. You've been so much fun.